Okay. So let's have a quick recap what we have discussed in the last session. In the last session, we have discussed about cloud computing. What is cloud computing? What is AWS? Whatever the services we are going to cover in this complete training. So this is what we have discussed in our previous session. In today's session, the first thing what we are going to learn here is how we can create our AWS account. Because to practice all those things, it is mandatory to have an AWS. So we learn this particular thing. But before starting off this particular topic, if anyone wants to ask any question regarding whatever we have discussed, or you have any question regarding your career, you can please raise your hand and you can ask your question, and then we'll start our topic. Yes, Ajay, you can unmute.
Yeah, Ankit, actually, good evening.
Good evening.
In this topic, will you cover in depth of Lambda function and RDS?
Whatever is covering it, it is clearly mentioned in the course content. You can please check, you will get all details.
Okay, then fine.
Okay, do you have the course content link?
Yeah, yes, I have.
You can please check, you will get all details, whatever we are covering.
Okay.
Anyone have any more questions? Yes, Shrikant. Shrikant, you have raised your hand.
Yeah. Are you audible?
Yes, Shrikant.
Yeah, actually, I have experience in desktop level support engineer. Okay. Can I go for this AWS? That experience will add for this course.
Your previous experience is not going to consider in cloud platform. That is completely a different experience, Shrikant.
So I think it will be take as a fresher. They will take.
They
right?
take as a fresher, or if you are working in a good company, you can switch in your own company. That is the best thing you can do that. You don't need to go for as a fresher in that particular case. Okay. Or you can put some experience with the help of this one. You can switch in any other organization.
Sure. Thank you.
Yes, sure.
Hi, Ankit.
Hi.
I have 3 years of experience as a Java developer, and I have some knowledge of Azure, where I created VM using Terraform. So I don't have any knowledge about AWS. I just want to understand if is there any technology that is associated with AWS that is necessary to learn, whereas we did in Azure for creating VM, we use Terraform. So is there anything like this, or if this is a different concept I'm talking about?
This is AWS. You're talking about Terraform. Terraform is coming under DevOps. It's not part of AWS cloud training. Okay, that is a part of DevOps training.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and if you know literature, a little bit of Azure, so if you join AWS training also, you can easily understand the concept, because concept-wise, every cloud is same. Okay. But we are not going to cover Terraform here, because Terraform is part of DevOps training, not AWS cloud training.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Swaroop. Swaroop, you have raised your hand.
Yeah. Hi, Ankit. Good evening.
Good evening.
Experience in ETL using with the data stage tool.
The voice is not clear, Swaroop. Can you please repeat your question?
Okay, having 10 years of experience for ETL side, not in AWS.
In which ETL tool?
In data stage.
Okay.
Currently, my organization moved to AWS. All the infrastructure and everything moved to AWS. But I am logging AWS and using with data stage services. But my question, I am not aware the AWS center functionality. I am very newly. This is that's why I'm looking for learn for AWS concept.
So we are going to learn about lot of services, the near 27 services which we have count in previous session. Those 27 services which we are going to learn in this particular training.
Okay, that
Okay.
is help for the AWS administrator level, or I'm looking for any
Admin
other.
and associate both level are same level in AWS. So if anyone is saying AWS admin, or if anyone is saying AWS architect associate level, both are same.
Okay, got it. Thank
Okay.
you. Okay, thank you.
Yes, Nagaraju.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So I have 1 year experience in Python developer. This is useful for both Python coding and AWS. If I want to learn AWS means, can I use Python in this?
Yes, in some cases you can use Python also, like what we have a service called Lambda. In Lambda, you can use your Python codes.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you. That only.
Yes, Venkat. Venkat CH, you have raised your hand. You can please unmute yourself.
Yeah, sure, sir. Actually, I just want to pay the money to whom I have to contact to get records, each and everything. So I need all these basics, what you are going to teach to us. So
For making the payment, you need to visit to our website called logiclabstech.com. Okay. First
Okay.
of all, you need to log into our website, Venkat.
Okay.
After that, after login, you need to go to courses. And if you scroll down, in the last, you will get a batch called Amazon Web Services batch 112. Just select this particular batch and then you can make it for this.
Okay, with 1770, I can get recordings and everything, course content, right, sir? Is that
course content? You're already getting it. Whatever things we are
Okay.
going to learn in this training, you will get all those things in upcoming days. In some sessions, I'll share some task also. Right now, there is no task. So we will share some task also with you. So you can do that.
Okay. Yeah, fine, sir. Thank you. So I want that information only. So I got it. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Ravish. Kapoor. Ravish, do you have any question?
Sorry, sir. No question from my side. Sorry to reply.
Yes, Nazir, you can unmute. Nazir, you have raised your hand.
Hello.
Yes, do you have any question?
Hello.
Yes, Nazir.
Are you listening me?
Yes, I'm able to hear you. Are you able to hear me?
Yes. My name is Nasir Chau.
Yes, you can
from
ask.
Maharashtra, Usmanabad. So I am in a IT field in about 12 years.
Okay.
My post graduation done in 2011, and then after that, as a system administrator, DNS domain.
Okay, so what's your question
in a
here?
Domestic company. My question is here. Right now, I'm a teacher, assistant professor.
Okay.
For teacher PC hardware, PHP, web programming, like that subject. So it is count my experience for AWS.
No, your previous experience is different thing. Your previous experience is different thing, and this is cloud experience. So definitely your previous experience is not going to count with AWS. Okay. If you are a network person, then I can see that your relevant previous experience is going to link with this cloud also, because in some cases we are using some networking things also. But your previous experience is completely different thing. And here we are doing something else.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about when my course is done? It will be done. Then after that, how to apply for as a
you can with
AWS
2 years of experience,
job.
you can apply for jobs.
Okay.
With 2 years of experience, then you can.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so we'll
my,
start. Yes, do you have any more questions?
last question is my, sorry for that. AWS web services is work from home or go to the office and work there?
It depends on client to client how they are providing you. If they are giving it work from home, you can do that also. It is also possible.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so those people have raised their hand. I'll come back to you guys after a few minutes. Let's start with our topic. If anyone have any question, you can still raise your hand. When we complete this topic, then I'll come to you. But before starting of this particular topic, I have a suggestion. Not to one person, to all of students, whatever has joined in this training. Till the time you are in this particular session, please give your 100% and listen to each and every single question, whatever other person is also asking. I'm telling as per my personal experience and feedback from previous batches. That's why I'm telling you. Might be you are not able to think about that particular question, but some other person has think about that particular question, and might be that particular question will be your interview question. And based on that interview question, you will get selected also. So whenever you are in this session, listen to each and every question, whatever the other students are asking. So that's suggestion from my side. It's up to your wish. You are listening those questions or not, because you are going for the interview. I'm not going for any interview after. So you have to listen. So that's my suggestion from my side to all of you before starting of this particular topic. Okay. Now we need to start with how we can create our AWS account. To create an AWS account, first of all, you need to go to this particular URL, the URL which we have given here. If you go to this particular URL, now you need to enter your email ID. Can be any email ID. You can use Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo, whatever. But yes, don't use your official email IDs. Personal email IDs, you can enter any email ID. And then you need to enter a password here. After that, again, you need to confirm your password. And now you need to enter AWS account name. What is this AWS account name? It's like a username. AWS account name is like a username you are giving. And this username always needs to be unique. It always needs to be unique. Whenever you're creating our AWS account, the account name you are giving unique. No one has used that particular name. So first of all, you need to enter this one name, and then you need to click on continue. After that, when you click on continue, it's asking for some more details, but here are the rules which you need to follow for your password. At least your password needs to be with 8 characters, at least. Guys, just 1 minute. Someone facing some issues. Guys, if look like someone is not able to see my screen, so might be the problem is from your side. If you're not able to see my screen, so please check your internet connection. And someone is saying that they are not able to hear me. If you are not able to hear me, please disconnect the training and please rejoin. Just a minute, let me drop. Just okay. Now, the password, whichever you are going to do here, is at least needs to be 8 characters long. And out of these 4 things, whichever we have mentioned here, you need to follow at least 3 things. At least 3 means 1 uppercase, 1 lowercase, 1 number, or alphanumeric values. You need to. So after these 4 things, minimum 3 things is required. An account name must be unique. It is mandatory. Now, When you click on continue here, you will jump to this particular web. It is asking you to select a plan, which particular plan you want to select. You are selecting for business or you are selecting for personal usage. You are always going to select this person, your own project. For your personal usage, you are going to do, because here we need to practice. And you can see here on the left side, here I'm getting those free tier offers, which we have discussed in our previous session. Few services are always free. Few services are free for 12 months. Few are for trial period. Here are the free tier details which we are getting. And then here you need to enter your full name, your mobile number, your country, your address with postal code. In India, we are calling it as PIN code. That you need to know. And then after that, you need to check this checkbox for terms and conditions. If you want to read those terms and conditions, you can read. Then click on. Now, when you click on continue, now it is asking for your card details. You can enter a debit card or you can enter a credit card also. But in India, few people have RuPay card also. It is not accepting RuPay cards. It is only accepting Visa and MasterCard in India. India, we have only these two types, Visa, Master and RuPay. RuPay does not accept. So here are the one which they can accept the cards. It can be debit card or it can be credit card. Now, next, you need to enter a card details here, card number, expiry date, card holder name, CVV. And here it is asking for PAN card. It's not mandatory to enter a PAN number. If you want to enter, you can enter that. If you leave it, it doesn't make any difference. Now, one important point here. I've already mentioned it is not accepting RuPay card. But if you have any other debit card or credit card, make sure you are going to enable with international transaction. As per RBI rule in India, by default, international transactions is disabled. By default, it's not enabled. By default, it's not enabled. So if you want to enable those international transactions, you need to contact your bank. By using their mobile app also, you can do that. So by default, international transaction is disabled. You need to enable those international transactions. Till that time, you're not going to enable, you are not able to continue this particular process. Because for this particular process, they are going to deduct 2 rupees from your account. And then those 2 rupees also you will get within 3 to 5 working days also. It's just to validate your account. And it doesn't mean, let's take example, in future, you'll get some bill also. They deduct automatically from your account. No. In India, these things are not possible. I'm not sure about other countries. In India, they cannot deduct a single rupee from your account without your confirmation. So even if you get a bill in future, they are not going to. Till that time, you are not paying those bills. So here it is asking for the OTP, whichever I'm getting on my mobile, you need to enter that OTP. They're deducting 2 rupees. Now, after deducting of those 2 rupees, here you need to validate your mobile number. So whatever the mobile number you have entered there, they are going to validate your mobile. They're sending one verification code, and you can get that verification code with the help of SMS or voice call. And then you need to enter those characters, whatever the characters you are getting here, enter those characters, and then click on send message or they'll call you if you use that voice call option. And here it is asking for that verification. Now, after entering of this verification code, now here I'm getting some support plans. We have one base free plan, one is developer plan, one is support plan, business support plan. While practice, we don't need these plans. So always select basic plan. If you're selecting these plan, you will get a bill for these plans. Always select basic plan and then complete sign up. After that, you will get a message as congratulations, and then you can click on AWS Management Console. And now it is asking you to select a role. You can select any role, whichever you want to select. Here you will get one role called Admin Azure Associate level role. You can select that. Or even if you are selecting any other role, it is not going to make any difference for your. You can even select any other role, and then you can click on Submit. Now, important point. When you're creating, we are going to create this AWS account. Sometimes what happens is your account is going to be created within 2 minutes also. Sometimes it takes 2 to 3 hours also. So don't worry, if you're not creating your account within 2 to 3 minutes, even after doing things, wait for that. It takes 2 to 3 hours or sometimes. If I talk about earlier 6-7 years back, it takes 24 hours to create your AWS account. But now it's not taking that much of time, but still it is sometime it is taking 2 to 3 hours to create your AWS. So this is how you guys are going to create your AWS account for your practice purpose. And then when you log into your AWS account, this is how your account is going to be. Blank, everything is blank. Nothing is showing you here as recently. So this is a complete process which we are going to follow to create our AWS account. I'll just give a quick recap here also. So first of all, you need to go to this particular link. Even if you just search on Google also, you will get this link also here. We just go to a website called aws.amazon.com. Here also you have option of, okay, my account, sign in. You can go to sign in here. It's actually in my account is automatically get login. Let me just log out these. Here also in the below I'm getting it, create a new account. I've directly given this link where you can create an account. First of all, you need to enter your email ID, and then you need to enter your password. After entering of the password, you need to enter your AWS account name. Click on continue. And for password, these are the rules which we need to follow. And your account name must be unique globally. And when you click on continue, select personal, and then enter your personal details here, your name, your mobile number, your address. With all those details, you need to enter. And then check this terms and condition and click on continue. After click on continue, you need to enter your card details here. You can enter any debit card or credit card, whichever you want to enter, you can enter it. And I've already informed it is not accepting RuPay card. And whatever the card you are using it, make sure that particular card is enabled with international transaction. By default, international transaction is not enabled. You need to contact your bank to enable those international transactions. And then click on verify and continue. It is asking for an OTP to deduct those 2 rupees. Then you can click on submit. And now it is asking us to validate your mobile number. So you can enter your mobile number and select the type by using which particular type you need to validate your mobile number. click on send message, or you can call, they'll call you also. And whatever the code you are getting, enter that and click on. And then select support plan as free plan. And then you can click on complete sign up, go to AWS Management Console and select a role, and then click on submit. Your AWS account is going to be. This is the complete process you guys are going to follow to create your AWS. Any question anyone have regarding this? How to create an AWS account? If anyone question, any doubts you have, you can please raise your hand. Yes, Ravindra.
Yeah, hello Ankit, I'm audible.
Yes.
Yeah, Ankit, actually already my question pasted in a chat. Actually, I'm asking if we already have an account, okay, and I just logged in that account, and it is asking it is telling me to complete your registration again. So like it's asking my credit card information.
Now, what it is asking?
For sign up, actually I logged in, okay. Now it is telling me to complete your registration again. So it is asking my
the reason is might
again.
be they have deleted your account, because you said that you are not using that account from last 2 to 3 years.
Yes.
So they have deleted your account.
No, it is just asking my credit card details, and after that verify and continue. It's a third step, and again third and fourth, fifth step. I need to do two more steps like that. So do I need to give?
No,
that
you are logging with the same. You are following the same process which I'm telling, Ravindra.
Yes.
Sign up here. So it means you are creating a new account, Ravindra, here.
Okay.
It means you are creating a new account because you didn't use that particular account from long back. So they have deleted your account.
Right.
So if they are finding that they are not usage in that particular account, they are going to delete those accounts also. Okay. So you are creating a new account. And if you have an account which is 2 to 3 years older, in that one, you have nothing is free, because free, whatever the quota you are getting, that is only for 12 months. After 12 months, it is going to expire.
Okay, so you mean to say again I need to give my new email ID, or the existing email ID I can use that?
You can use the same ID, because right now what you have said that you are doing sign up, or you have done sign in. There's a difference between sign in and sign up.
No, I have did the sign in, and I given my username and password. Okay. I have logged in. Okay. Now it is I just
so it means you can give your card details and you can log into your account. But in that one, you will not get anything free.
Okay.
You will not get anything free in that.
So I need to use my new email ID for that, right?
Yes.
If I want to free account. Okay.
Correct. Otherwise, from the day one when you can start, they start charging you on this.
Yeah. Okay, Ankit, I got it. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, Anvesh.
Sir, I have a doubt. Sir, I have a RuPay card, but my wife had a Visa card. All the details should be my wife details will be.
No, card details you can provide of your wife one. Other than that, you can provide your email ID, your mobile number.
Okay. Only card details only.
Card details you can provide, and the OTP, the 2 rupees deduction OTP will send to your wife's number, or whatever the number you guys have registered. It will go to that particular.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyone have any more questions? Yes, sir.
Hi, Ankit. I have already created the AWS account that will be expired next month. I go for the renewal, either I need to create again.
There is no renewal option. We have that they will renew the free details. There is nothing like that. You need to create a new
the same name or with the same
with
name?
the new email ID you need to.
It's new email ID. But using with the credit card, that time that credit card using,
you can use the same card also, yes. But make sure there is no pending bill in that previous account. Otherwise, they are going to suspend your new account also.
How can I check that pending
You
account
can go
means
to
AWS?
in AWS, there is no bill is pending.
That is, how can I check?
In the billing section, if you just go log into your account, whatever the username you have, you click on that. In that one, you will get billing option also. With the help of this one, you can.
In AWS page.
Yes, in AWS. You just even in the top, if you search billing, let me show you. So, let me log in. Here you have billing dashboard.
Yes.
Okay, if you go there you'll get the information about your billing, or you can even search here also billing.
Okay, nothing pending. Okay, there is no issue.
You can check that also. So you'll get it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, here I am getting. Yes, Nasir.
I want to ask, I'm creating newly AWS account. I am new for that. And type of AWS, there is option business or personal.
Personal, no? I have already said so that option. You need to select personal option, not the business. We are not going to do anything business here. We are doing for learning purpose. You need to select a personal option.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, sir.
Yes, Naga.
Yes.
Sir, in this account creation, which type of role we want to select, sir?
Any type of role you can select, it doesn't make any difference. Or you can select administrator one, the associate one also. Or you can select any other also, it's not going to impact your practice.
No, sir, here showing academic researcher, application architect, business analyst.
I'm saying you can select any Naga. It is not going to impact your practice.
Okay, sir, but
Anyone.
minimum, can I select IT administrator?
Anything means anything, Naga. Anything.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Anjit Singh. Anjit Singh, you have raised your hand.
Hello, Ankit.
Yes, Anjit.
Am I audible?
Yes.
1 year back, I was using same AWS account, and that time it was free. So how I can use that same free services again?
By using a new AWS account?
I have to create a new account.
Yes, like earlier I said that if you are going to use the same account after 12 months, they are going to charge you.
Okay.
It's up to your wish. You want to create a new account or you want to use the same account. If you use same account, they'll charge you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Digvijay.
Hello, sir. Good evening. Am I audible?
Good evening. Yes, Digvijay.
So my question is, if like I'm using AWS in the last 6 to 7 months, and if in any case they generate a bill in my account, so how I remove it?
If you are using any paid service, Digvijay, you will get a bill.
No, sir, but I'm using free.
How is it possible they can give you a bill for using the free things only which you are using? Yes, if you complete the free quota, they'll definitely 100% they will give you a bill.
So for how could I remove
Check
it?
your
Like,
bill. Check your bill, you will get information.
Okay, sir.
For which thing you are getting a bill, and it is impossible for free things they are sending the bill, because there is nothing about manually, Digvijay. It is a big company. Definitely they are not doing anything manually there. Everything is system generated things. Okay. But you are using some paid thing, that is where they are sent. So you have to check the bill for which thing you are getting. So next time you are not going to use those. Or if you are using it or after practice, you are going to delete those things.
Okay, so thank you.
Okay, so we'll start with our today's other topic where we are going to discuss about EC2. So those have raised their hand. Guys, just wait. I'll come back to you after a few minutes. Okay, so we'll start with our first service called EC2. What is EC2? EC2 stands for Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud. What is the service we have? It's like a computer we are going to. Like I have this particular laptop. I have this particular computer. I want to create the same computer in AWS also. If I want to create the same computer in AWS, that particular service is called as EC2. EC2 is a virtual machine service. With the help of this particular service, we are going to create virtually computers in AWS. And it is supporting it lot of types of operating system. Amazon Linux, Ubuntu, Windows, even it is having Mac also, CentOS, Oracle Linux. There are a lot of types of operating system we have. It is supporting. And we are going to create these computers where in AWS infrastructure to run our applications. Under these machines, we can run any type of application. Let's take example, whenever we are purchasing a computer, by default, that computer is blank. We don't have anything except operating system. We don't have anything, even MS Office we don't have. Whatever the default applications we are getting, only those things we are getting. Same way, whenever we are going to create these computers, servers, virtually in Amazon infrastructure, those are also blank. We need to install anything, whatever the application needs to be run, those application developers are going to be. Based on that, on AWS, system is going to run those. Now, to create any computer or whenever we are purchasing any computer, what we are saying? We are saying four things: CPU, RAM, hard disk, and operating system. So without these four things, can we create any computer? Or can we buy any server? Not possible. These four things are mandatory to create any server or to buy any. Even when you're buying a laptop, we're always seeing for these things: how much CPU, RAM, hard disk, and operating system, which operating system it is providing. Now, first of all, whenever you're going to log into your AWS account, you need to select region. Region means in which particular data center you need to create this particular machine. And as per my system, by default selected as Mumbai. You can select whatever the nearest region to you can select that. I have a Hyderabad also. In US, these are the ones. So here we have the full list which we are getting. So select as per your nearest region, whatever you have, we can select that also. I have selected the Mumbai. So first of all, you need to select the region, in which particular region I need to create these machines. So here we are getting the Mumbai region. You guys can also select the Mumbai region also for your practice. Might be when you're going to create your AWS account, Hyderabad region is not enabled because it is just recently launched. So you can see here in the below, these regions are not enabled in my account. Even these are the regions also we have. So like this, in the below, you will find this Hyderabad region, which is not enabled for your account. That happens this in the starting, this is going on because these are the newly regions which is created by them. So it is not enabled for our account. We need to enable it. We can go to manage region and we can enable that also. So best practices, you guys can go for the Hyderabad region also for your practice. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to create an EC2 service. So search EC2. As per my system, it is already showing EC2 here in recently used. But in your account, it is not showing you anything. So you need to search here EC2. Virtual servers in the cloud. We are going to create virtual servers. instances. Click on launch instance. Now, whatever the steps I'm going to do here, all the steps are mentioned in my launch instance. Now, after that, what is the first step is I need to enter the name here. Here we need to give the name of our machine. What's the name you want to give to this particular EC2 machine, to particular server? Let's say here I'm giving the name as Windows-112. It can be any name. Even you can give your name also, this machine. After creation of this machine, if you want to change the name, it is also possible. But right now I'm giving the name as Windows-112. Scroll down. So we have done the first step. The first step is we need to give the name. First step is done. Coming to the second step. Second step is we need to select AMI. What is AMI? Amazon Machine Image. You need to remember these terminologies which I'm going to use from now. The first terminology which I'm using here is AMI. In our normal language, we are calling it as operating system. In AWS, it is called as AMI. Now, which one I'm giving it? I'm selecting the Windows-based operating system. So here we have Amazon Linux, Mac, Ubuntu, Windows. So I'm clicking on Windows. Under Windows, whatever the type we need to select, here we are getting as per our client requirement, we need to select and make sure whatever you are going to select, it needs to show as free tier eligible. You're not going to select where it is not mentioned as free tier eligible. See in the below, we have some more also. So select that particular one, which is mentioned as free tier eligible. Let's say I have selected 2019. So first step is done. We have selected our operating system. Scroll down. Our operating system is done. Now I need to select CPU and RAM. Let's take example. My requirement is I just need only one CPU and 1 GB of RAM. This is my requirement right now. Now, to select this particular CPU and RAM, we need to select the instance type. We need to select instance type. With these instance type, system is going to provide us CPU and RAM. And you can, if you click here, scroll down, here I'm getting all the list of instance type I am getting. And you can see here how much CPU, let's say example is this a type I have M5D.2X large. How much CPU we have? 8 CPU. How much RAM we have? 32 GB of memory. Memory is RAM we are getting. But this is my requirement? No. Right now my requirement is only 1 CPU and 1 GB of RAM. So as per my requirement, which type should I select? Here is the name. What is the name of this particular one? E2 Machine. If you remember in previous session, we have discussed some about free tier details. At that time, I have shown you something also when we have discussed about those free tier details. Let me show you that particular thing again to you. Scroll down. See here. Amazon EC2. How much we are getting? 750 hours per month. So can I select any instance type there? No. They have clearly mentioned which type we can select. T2 micro or T3 micro. You can only select. Those are coming under free tier, not anyone. If I see here, the T2 micro which I have selected, this is coming under free tier. And with this instance type, we are selecting the CPU and RAM. With this type, we are getting it CPU and So we have selected CPU and RAM. So how many things we have selected? 3: CPU, RAM, and operating system. Only one more thing is pending: hard disk. Let's select that. Scroll down. Now, here we are getting one option called key pair login. Now, what is this key pair we have? Key pair is like a password to us. It's like a password to us. Without this key pair, I'm not able to log into my machine. So I need to generate a new key pair to connect to this particular machine. Because after just creating it, we need to connect to this machine because I need to work on this particular machine. So for this, I need to get a password. How will get password? With this key pair we have. I have some existing keys also. Can I select those one? I can select, but I need that particular file in my local machine also. But I don't have these existing keys file. So I'm going to generate a new key. So click on create new key pair. Give the name of your key pair. It can be, let's say I'm giving it as this name. It can be any name to key also you can give. Like you can give any name to your virtual machine name. So this EC2 machine name, same way key pair also name can be any name you can. Now, see, when I click on create new key pair, system has downloaded one. And what is the extension of this particular file? .pem. I'm going to save this file in our folder. Scroll down. Now here we are getting one option called network setting. VPC, subnet, about all those things we are going to discuss in our upcoming session. So right now, I'm not disturbing these network settings. I'm going to go with the default details in my network. So we have selected operating system, instance type, created new key pair. Key pair we have created, and in this key pair, make sure you're not going to give any special character. Now, let key pair get ready. Now, next thing. After creation of our machine, what we need to do, we need to connect to this particular machine. And to connect any Windows machine, it is mandatory to enable one port called RDP. It is mandatory to enable a port number called RDP port. Anyone knows the port number for RDP? If anyone knows the number of RDP port, you can confirm in the chat box. Correct. You can remember these port numbers which we are going to discuss. They can ask you the same thing in the interview also. The RDP port number is 338. And you can see here, AWS is so smart. They have automatically identified I'm using a Windows machine, and as per Windows machine, they have automatically enabled that particular port. This checkbox is already checked. Allow RDP traffic from anywhere. Here I can restrict something. I have some option to restrict. I can give a custom IP. I can even give my IP also. But right now we are not going to use custom or my IP. Right now I'm giving anywhere. Regarding custom, we'll discuss later. And what is this RDP? RDP is the port number which needs to be enabled to connect to our Windows machine. Without enabling of this particular port number, we can't connect to our Windows machine. It is mandatory. Like same way we have for Linux also. Regarding Linux, we'll discuss in our upcoming session. Now, and here system is giving the name to my security group. Actually, what system is doing here? System is creating one security group. What is security group? Security group are like the firewall rules, which system is creating with the name called Launch Wizard 29. If I want to give my own name, I can give my own name. But those things we'll see in our upcoming session. Scroll down. Now here we are giving hard disk. So how much hard disk I'm getting by default? 30. And as per AWS, 30 GB is coming under free quota. So if you're giving more than 30 GB, you will get a bill for it. Till 30 GB, it is. And then we have advanced. Regarding advanced details, we'll discuss in our upcoming session. Now let's have a quick recap again. And see one more thing here. How many machines are required? Only one. If I want to create multiple machines here, let's say I want to create 10 machines, I can give that. So, but I'm just going to create only one machine. Now, let me check my details. Whatever the details I have given, is it correct? So first of all, we need to give the name of our machine. It can be any name, guys. It's not mandated to be unique. It can be any name. Even to multiple machines, you can give same name also. So I've given the name as Windows-112. Scroll down. Next is we need to select EMI. EMI means operating system. So we have selected which operating system? Windows 2019 server window. It's not a normal window, it's a server Windows. Scroll down. Next, we have selected CPU and RAM. And for the CPU and RAM, we have selected which type? Instance type is called as T2 micro. In some regions, T2 micro is not available. So in those particular regions, you can select T3 micro for your practice purpose. Now, so with this T2 micro, we are getting it CPU and RAM. Next thing, we have generated our key. It's like a password to us. So we have generated. With the help of this key, I can generate my password and I can connect to my machine. Scroll down. Next, we have enabled RDP port, which is by default enabled. RDP port is enabled because to connect any Windows machine, it is mandatory to enable RDP port. Without enabling of this port number, it is impossible to connect to your Windows machine. Like this, we have some more ports also. So slowly, we are going to discuss about those particular ports also. And then here we have given the hard disk, which we are getting it size as 30 GB. And how many machines are required? Only one. And even here also I can see the summary. This is also summary we have. If you want to see the details, we can see here which EMI, type, security group, storage. Here we have all those. And then click on launch. Now I have launched my refresh. What is its state? Pending. So we need to wait here till the time system is start running our machine. So we have launched our. So just launching a machine is our work is completed? No. I need to connect to this machine also. Without connecting to the machine, there is no usage of this particular machine. Let's just wait here. Now it start running. Coming to the next step. Next step is I need to connect to this particular machine. To connect to this particular machine, Select our EC2 machine. Click on connect. Select our EC2 machine and then click on connect. When I click on connect here, I have 3 tabs. Which tab we need to go? We need to go to a tab called RDP. Right. Go to that particular tab. Scroll down. Note down this public DNS. I'm going to note down this public DNS. By default, username is administrator. Whenever we are going to create a Windows machine, by default, username is administrator. And here I have a password option. With the help of this password option, I need to generate the password. Click on get password. But when I'm trying to generate the password, it is asking me to wait at least 4 minutes. So to generate this password, we need to wait at least 4 minutes. And how can I generate password? With the help of the PEM file which we have saved in my machine. With the help of this particular PEM file, I'm going to generate one password. But we need to wait for at least 4 minutes. Where I can see the launch time. It's 8:54. And right now time is 8:57. So at least 4 minutes. It means I need to wait for at least near about 1 more minute. Then after that, I can generate the password. Let's try now also. I can try now also. Done. Now upload private key. Which key? Here is the name of. So this is 109. Go to 112 batch. Here. Decrypt password. Here I'm getting. Now, by using which particular tool I can connect to this machine? Open remote desktop connection. In your Windows machine, by default, you have this remote desktop connection. So if you search RE, here I'm getting. Enter the public DNS. This is the DNS which we have noted down. Enter this one. Click on show options. Enter your username. Connect. Entering your password. Yes. You can see here, I am able to connect to this particular EC2 machine, the Windows EC2 machine, which we have created in our AWS account. We are able to connect to that particular machine with the help of remote desktop connection. Now we'll see some more details here. Or can actually prove that we are able to connect to this particular machine. Let's just check something. Here, C drive 29.9 GB, 30 GB we are getting. Right click, properties. RAM I'm getting 1 GB of RAM. This is how we are getting all. Let me show you one more time how we can connect to our machine again. First of all, open remote desktop connection. Enter your public DNS. The public DNS we have noted down from here. Here I'm entering. Click on show options. Enter your username. Our username is administrator. This one you need to. Click on connect. Click on connect. Now it is asking for password. So enter your password. Okay. Yes. This is how we are connecting to our Windows machine with the help of remote desktop connection. This is what we have all about the Windows EC2. Any question anyone have, you can please raise your hand. I need to show you one more thing which I stopped. Just let's say a quick question. Then I'm going to show you one more thing. Yes, Loretta, you can unmute yourself. Shravan, you can unmute yourself. Shravan, you have raised your hand. Nagaraj, you can unmute.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
In our AWS account, how to select EC2 option?
Sorry, can you repeat your question again?
In our account, AWS account, how we select EC2 option? That is
search option.
Search option.
You have a search option there.
Sir.
Search, you can use EC2.
EC2.
Like here I have done, like I have done, it's EC2. Same way you guys can also search EC2.
Okay, sir.
Okay, click on that, you will come to the EC2 service. Okay. Yes, sir.
EC2 management.
EC2, here you are getting.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, Surendra, you can ask your question.
Actually, you know about Chat GPT, right? So
Sorry?
Chat GPT.
Which thing?
Chat GPT.
Chat GPT, where is Chat GPT?
No, sir. I'm just talking about the not in Amazon. Like it is a artificial intelligence bot actually. So many people are using for coding Java, Python, and all. So it is useful to AWS also, something kind of things. I just wanted to
In
know.
AWS, you can do anything, whichever you want to create. You can create any of the application.
No, sir. AWS. No, I'm not talking about Chat GPT. Gives information about the. If you want to write a coding about a calculator in Python, if you just press it, it will give the code, full code, A to Z.
Okay.
In Java also, it will give it. So, AWS, if I press something about AWS, it gives something about AWS in coming future. So it can help in my job, something kind of thing like that.
I don't have information about Chat GPT, what their information is providing.
Okay,
this
sir.
is not coding. In AWS, there's nothing is coding we have.
Yeah,
Coding is done by the developer.
not about only coding, sir. It provides ample amount of information, not only about
No,
coding.
I don't have any information. They are providing those regarding information. No, I don't.
Okay. So many of them are using like a support kind of thing for their jobs.
No, we are not using it. AWS, it is not useful.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And do you have any question regarding AWS?
Sir, yeah, sir, exactly. So after studying the materials from you, so how to get into this field? So what kind of role I will be getting into? And you told me
AWS Architect Associate level role.
AWS Architect Associate. If I press it in Naukri, they are asking so many things like AWS, and we need HTML
DevOps also.
DevOps also is there, and so many HTML also is, some people are asking, CSS also some people are, but there is no such thing, only AWS solution architect.
Earlier I said that you will have some jobs, not like that we don't have any only AWS job. There is a jobs, but yes, there are very less jobs only for AWS. That's why in previous session I said that after completion of this training, you can go for DevOps. So AWS plus DevOps is the best option in market.
Okay, AWS plus DevOps. So
yes.
DevOps also you will be only teaching, or any other person?
We have multiple trainers for that. So whenever you're interested, you can join as per your convenient time.
Okay, sir. And another one thing, sir. if I finish this certification thing, solution architect certification, you said I will just get a call from a company.
Yes, correct.
So before also, if I mentioned something like I have done AWS solution architect from Udemy or something like that, I will also be getting a call. So what is the weight? Like we should pay like 15,000 to get a Amazon certificate.
They'll give first preference to the person who had done the certification.
Okay, the first preference, and he will almost get a job if he has knowledge.
No, he
right?
will not get a job. Sorry,
No,
he
if
will
he
not
has
get a
a
job.
knowledge.
He will get a call only.
Okay.
For an interview. In the end, you need to clear the interview as per your knowledge.
Okay. If I have an Amazon certificate, if I clear the interview, will I be getting a higher pay compared to Udemy course and all like that? So,
No, earlier I said Surendra, now again I'm saying certification will not provide you a job. Only call. In the end, you need to clear your interview from your brain. It means you're checking your knowledge.
Okay. No,
so
sir. The
your knowledge get clear, then you definitely salary will not get justify your certification.
Okay, got it.
Package is not going to be changed by your certification. Package is going to be changed as per your experience.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so certification will not provide you the more package. Only your experience is providing you the more package.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yes, Anvesh. Anvesh, you have raised your hand.
No, sir.
So may I know why you are raising hand if you don't have any question?
Sorry, sir.
Surendra, you can unmute. Surendra, why you can unmute yourself? Sankat,
I finished, sir.
so please lower down your hand.
Yeah.
Sankat, you can ask
sir.
Sankat, first of all, before you're asking your question, you need to raise your hand there, not in the chat box. If you're raising your hand in the chat box, I'm not giving you the chance to speak. So you need to raise your hand in the Zoom, not in the Zoom chat box. Okay, so don't start sending me the hand raise, that emojis in the chat box. You will not get a chance to speak if you're sending me in the chat box. Okay, I'm ignoring those things. I'm not giving you the chance. I'm telling you. Okay, so stop sending those emojis in the chat box.
I can understand, sir. Okay.
Now you can ask your question.
Yeah. So actually, I just want to purchase, course, in the lab what you are going to teach, but there is an option like, yellow promo or something.
There is no promo is there. Already the promo is applied. That's why if you see the course price, it is deducted from 5,900 to 1,770. Already we are applying the.
Yeah, promo code apply something. There is an option. So
no promo code we have. Already is applied.
Okay. Yeah, that is one thing, sir. And second thing, while creating, virtual mission, there are other options. Like, so what will happen if I enable? If I click on that checkbox, can you show me, sir?
Venkat, this is today's verse. We have start learning it. So everything you can't learn on day one. It's not possible for you to learn. It's not possible for me to teach everything on day one. So you have to understand those things. If I'm showing you here, there are a lot of options. See here. If I talk about a network, we have hundreds of services. So it's not possible because when we are creating a virtual machine, there are a lot of things system is creating. System is creating public IP, private IPs, everything system is creating it. So it's not possible to discuss each and everything on day one. Okay, there are storage also, there is a network, there is security, there is a monitoring thing, status check.
Yeah.
Okay,
I understood.
So now you have to understand those things. You have to wait for upcoming sessions. Slowly you are going to understand all.
Sure, sir. Just a moment, sir. Actually, now in a company, people are working in home desktop and virtual desktop. Now what you have created, so it is nothing but
remote desktop, remote virtual machine.
Yeah, Windows virtual desktop, something we used to call WVD, Windows virtual desktop. Is that you have created right now? Is correct, sir?
Virtual machine I have created.
Yeah, thank you, sir. That's enough. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, Sagar.
Yeah. Hello, Ankit. Am I audible?
Yes, Sagar.
Yeah. So, Ankit, actually, while creation of this EC2 instance for the Windows system, we have downloaded some key pair, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So, while taking the RDP, does we need to upload this key pair somewhere?
We have uploaded here now in our password option. In password option, we have uploaded the key here.
Okay. Got it. I just recall that. Okay.
Here we have uploaded.
So it is encrypted.
Because of this one, we are getting that password.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Aditya.
Hi, sir. Very good evening. Aditya here.
Good evening.
Audible.
Yes, Aditya.
Sir, just now, while you have shown how to create the instance, in the initially the AMI and further configuration of CPU and RAM. Say an example on a scenario. Tomorrow I have to host an application in that virtual. Just a scenario. I'm taking an example. It would be having some minimal system requirement.
Correct. And those requirements are going to be tell you from the client. They are telling you which requirement they need. Based on that, you are going to create a machine. Right now, we are just learning it, so we don't need much of requirements. So we have taken only 1 CPU and 1 GB of RAM.
No. I understood, sir. But will there be an option further to choose this? Like similarly, like when we buy a computer, we choose the CPU and.
No. We can't select our own CPU and RAM size. Whatever the list we are getting, if you see on the left side here, we have instance type. This is the complete list. I'm getting it, whatever the types they have created. So I always need to select as per their types. Whatever, let's say I 2 CPU and half GB of RAM, 2 CPU, 1 GB of RAM, 2 CPU, 2 GB of RAM. So I need to always select as per their sizes. We can't create our own size.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Got it. So,
and always you'll find these things in even numbers, where it's just only half here I'm getting it. You accept this half, you will not find anything in odd numbers. You will find only in even numbers.
Got it.
Like in our laptops also, whenever we are increasing it, we are always getting in even numbers, like 2 GB of RAM, 4, 8, 6, 12, 16. Like this we are doing it. So here also you'll find always in the even numbers.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Any more questions?
No, thanks from us.
Now, after your practice, guys, do I need this particular EC2 machine? The machine which I have right now, do I need this particular EC2 machine anymore? No, I don't need this machine anymore. So what I can do is I can delete this particular machine. If I need again for my practice, I can create again. So how can I delete this particular machine? Select the instance, go to instance state, stop instance or terminate. Stop means you're shutting down a machine. After that, again, you can start this machine. Termination means you are going to delete this machine. If you want to stop or again you want to, you can use that. But I don't need this machine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to terminate this particular EC2 machine. So terminate, stop, terminate. Terminate means I'm going to delete this machine, and under this machine, whatever the data I have, all is going to be dead. It is impossible to recover till the time I'm not taking the backup, and by default, backup is not enabled. We need to take backups. How to take backups? We learn in upcoming sessions also how we can take backups also. And even we can protect our machines also. So no one can terminate our machine, even by mistake or manually, no one can terminate. We have those options also. So all those things we are going to discuss in upcoming session. So what I have done right now, I have terminated this machine. So it's right now shutting down, and after that system is automatically going to terminate this. Yes, Neha Bharti, you can unmute.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Neha.
Okay, so I have a question. Like, when you have taken that RDP, you have used the DNS, right?
You have used the
DNS name link, which you have got from the last window.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, EC2, that one. So the IP address which was mentioned already in that window where you have put this. Can't we connect the machine from that IP address?
That machine actually which I'm getting in the Windows one, that's the previous one machines I'm. Those are actually, this is for Azure actually. I'm giving training for Azure. This is the Azure IP, not the AWS. So I can't connect with this one, but yes, we can connect our machines with public IP of our machines also of this Windows one. How to connect, I'm going to show in upcoming. It's not mandatory to every time note down this particular URL. Even we can connect with the help of public IP also. Okay. How to connect, I'm going to show in upcoming.
Okay.
Yes, Digvijay.
So my question about to RDP or storage. So sir, in a window, it shows RDP, but I'm using Ubuntu. So in Ubuntu,
No, we are getting option there.
Yes, sir, they both are same. Like in Ubuntu, it shows SSH.
Yes, in Windows, it is going with connect with RDP port number. In Linux, it is connecting with SSH port number. So to connect any Linux machine, SSH port is mandatory to enable. In Windows machine, if you want to connect, it is mandatory to enable RDP port. Okay,
Sure.
so regarding SSH, we'll see in upcoming session, because in tomorrow's session, we are going to learn how we can create our Linux machines and how we can connect to our Linux machine.
Sure. Thank you.
Yes, Vishnu. Vishnu, do you have any question? You have raised your hand. Lux, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit. Am I audible to you?
Yes.
My question to you is that with regard to this, the DNS thing, can this be renamed to the, some kind of an user to user one name?
This one you're talking about?
No, the EC2, yes. Because this is very, very,
No, like just now I was discussing with Neha Bharti. That time I told that we don't need to note down this particular thing. We can even give our public IP address of our machines also.
Names? Okay. Any names or something?
Public IP, not name, public IP.
Okay.
Whenever we are creating a machine, we are getting two IP addresses. One is public, other one is private. We can connect to this machine with public IP also. So how to connect with public IP, we'll see in upcoming session. We'll see some more.
Okay, that is one thing. Now see, you had terminated the instance. Now, if I would like
There's a lot of background voices coming from your side.
I'm sorry for that. See, now I have terminated you have terminated the instance. How do I restart the same instance again during the next login?
No, like earlier, before termination, I said one thing. It's not after if we need to, if you want that data, if you're terminating the machine, your data is going to be everything. So you can't recover that machine if you're not taking backup.
How do we take? Oh, I think probably you'll be doing this.
Backups we learn in upcoming sessions. Right now, we are not going to discuss about that.
Okay. How many instances can we connect using the current login ID? Is it only one instance?
No, this machine is machine terminated. I can't connect to this machine anymore.
No. See, when I'm creating instances using EC2, how many instances can I create using
unlimited?
The free
there
login?
Is no option. Oh, okay. In free one you're talking about?
Yes.
30 GB you are getting it and 750 hours per month. 30 GB hard disk and 750 hours per month free. Total.
Okay, that means
so let's take example, you have one machine for 750. If you are creating two machines, 750 hours is going to divide by 2.
2, correct. Okay. That means it goes in that calculation. And another thing to you, there is a EC2 dashboard there and EC2 global view. What is that?
Okay, let me show you that. EC2 dashboard is this one.
Okay.
How many key pairs, how many machines are running, how many security group, how many load balancer. showing here. Global views, you can see here how many EC2 machines are running globally too. In all regions, because EC2 is a region specific console. It's a region specific. So here I can see how many machines are running in that particular region. Only those things I can see.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
That means it's at the global level. And last question to
Global.
you. Yeah. See, when initially you showed us the regions, right? Is will the cost remain same all over, or will the cost be different?
Cost is also vary to region also. Not every region. In few regions, cost is cheaper than some regions also. And Ireland is one of the cheapest region we have in AWS. I don't know the reason why, but the reason behind. But yes, I know it vary to region specific also.
Okay, okay. And these are all virtual images, right? Where you are trying to connect.
Correct.
Okay, fine. Thank you, Ankit. Thanks for it.
Yes, Pawan.
Hello. Yeah, Ankit, am I audible?
Yes, Pawan.
Yeah, just now you answered that the number of instances maximum is 750 instances.
750 hours. I didn't say 7 instance. 750 hours you are getting in free quota.
Okay.
For Linux, 750 hours. For Windows, this is what we have discussed in our yesterday session when we are discussing about the free tier details.
Yes, yes. And in the today's one, in the summary, we have seen the number of instances we have created one, right?
One.
It's 30 GB. And what is the maximum number of instances I can
There is
create?
no limitation. You can create any number of instance, but yes, if you are creating more instance, more you need to pay.
Okay. For free service, it has only one?
750 hours.
150 hours.
If you are creating 3 machines, so 750 hours is going to divide into 3. If you are creating 10 machines, each machine will get 75 hours.
Yes, yes.
In free quota. After 75 hours, if your machine is going to continue, they'll charge you. Or after when the 750 hours is going to be complete, then also they'll start going to charge you.
Okay, but there is no change in memory, right? The configured storage is 30 GB for each instance.
Yes.
There is no sharing over there.
No.
Okay, fine. And when we terminate the instance, all these, suppose if I take the number of instances as 3, if I terminate, all the 3 gets terminated, or
no, if you're terminating individually, not
individually.
all. Individually.
Okay. Fine, fine. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, Loretta, you can unmute.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
Okay. Actually, I've followed how the questions from others. Part of my worries have been answered.
Okay, so do you have any more questions? It's very good and I very appreciated you are listening to other students also. So it's good your questions are already answered.
Oh, yeah,
Still you have any more questions?
For the other part, I think if I understood, I'm actually registering, I'm participating out of India. So I don't know if like you're saying, registration in rupees and those.
No, if you are from out of India, you are going to pay in dollars. I'm in India right now. My location is in India. So when I'm opening my website, it is showing me in Indian rupees. If you are going to open the same page outside of India, anyone is person who is outside of India, if you are going to open this web page, they'll show the same amount in the dollars to them. Okay, I'm sharing this link in the chat box. You can try, it will show you in the dollars.
Okay, so and
if you're outside of India.
Another question concerning, you said Amazon Web Service will send messages to the number we send, we will provide.
Which thing you're talking about?
During the creation of AWS something.
AWS account.
Yeah. You said we are going to fill in our numbers.
A mobile number you need to give when you're creating an AWS account. You need to give your mobile number also there.
So how will they send me an SMS if I'm not in? Yeah.
If now they are sending you in US, you are giving your US number there. Select that country code as US and give that one, you will get an OTP in US. Okay. The process is same. If I'm in India, the process is same. If I'm doing it in US, you will get OTP in US, not in India. Okay, but yes, you need to select your country code. I'm in India, so I'm selecting India country code. You are in US, you are selecting US country code. Okay, based on that, they'll send you the OTP on your mobile and they're verifying your mobile number.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
So can I have different numbers for bank account? And
Yes, it is possible. It is possible. You can give different number also there. For bank account, different number. For verifier account, can be different number also.
Oh, thank you very much. I have no idea about IT, nothing, but I'm so grateful for your classes. Actually, they're good for beginners like us who have no background.
Yeah, like earlier I said, no, anyone can join this particular trainer person, even a fresher or any other experience, anyone can join this particular training.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Murli Krishna.
Hi, Ankit.
Hi, Murli.
Queries, like I agree, like you are spending a lot of time for queries. Okay. So as I know, like it's a 40-hour session, maybe like 40-day session. So do you have any segregation of the time for the questions and as per the technical?
No.
Okay.
You can ask your question.
Sorry?
You can ask your question, Murli.
Yeah, that's the question. So how much time like you'll allocate
right now, like earlier I said that in starting do two, three or four session like a demo session. So I know that it's going to be more than 1 hour, but slowly your questions are going to be less because starting everyone has a lot of questions. Slowly it is going to be 1 hour after 4 or 5 days. When we are going to change the link, that it is going to be 1 hour session. Okay. And at that time, if permits, it might be you have some question, will take 10-15 minutes more. I'll spend that also. I don't have any issue.
Okay. So maybe hardly I can say like, okay, 1 to 1.5 hour, maybe I can expect our session.
Yes.
Okay.
As per our schedule, it's near about 1 hour session, but if 10-15 permits, okay, I don't have any issue. I can go for this.
Okay. Okay, good. Yeah. Sure. Thank you.
Yes, Jeba Money, you can unmute.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm audible.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to purchase a dedicated physical server. Is it possible in AWS?
Physical server?
Yes.
No.
Not possible.
Not possible.
Okay. So we can only create the VM only, like EC2.
Yes, you can create a virtual machines. You cannot get the physical server. Dedicated server is not possible in cloud platform.
In any platform?
No, in any cloud platform I'm talking about.
Okay.
Normally you want to take any one, there are a lot of people are there in the market, they're providing web servers. Even Logical Apps is also providing dedicated servers. They have their server business also. They are providing. Like this you can take, but not from the cloud platforms.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yes, Obed.
Hi.
Hi.
This side Obed. Just want to know if in the start, if I forgot to create the key, I will be able to create the key
if you
again?
lost your key.
Okay. Yes, right.
We'll learn in upcoming session how to recover. We'll learn that.
And for each and every month, you said that this 730 hours is free for
750, not 30.
750. Okay, for
yes
EC2
per
right?
month. For Linux EC2 is different 750 hour. 750 hour for Windows is different.
Okay, so it might means for Windows there might be means you said for 30 GB. So we have to create in the T2 micro only, right? Not
yes.
None other than that, which comes under the free tier.
Free tier, correct.
Okay, and rest all other services which are free. I was on the AWS console. I was looking at the means Amazon Elastic Container Registry 500 MB. I was going through that.
So if you want to see the free quota, please check the previous session PDF, page number 6. I have given one link in that previous PDF. In that one, all details are there, whatever the services which are coming under free quota or not.
Okay, and one more last question. What is the last date to pay the fees?
By Friday, you can make the pay, because from the Monday we are going to change the link.
And how
the
the
ninth,
timing?
the link is going to be changed. Timing is
So
same, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m.
8 to 9. Okay.
Yes.
And you will be providing the labs as well, right?
Labs means?
Means hands-on labs.
I'm providing the training. To your practice, you need to done by yourself.
Okay. Okay. Any material where I can get the
whatever I'm going to use these PPTs, let me show you that. Like earlier I said that you guys can use all those things you will get. I'm going to use these 94 PPTs, which you will get there also.
Okay.
Okay. And what you are getting it, like earlier I said that, let me show you that image also. If you pay this amount of 770, you'll get live training, recordings, training PPTs, which I'm using 94 PPTs. Other than that, you will get all those things in 770. Dump, document, sample resumes, interview question, quiz. But please see there is a star mark is there. It means you will get all those things at the end of it. Means on the last day.
Okay, and for the live recording and training PPT, I will get it in the middle
on
of the
daily
training,
basis. On daily basis. These things on daily basis you are getting.
Okay. And
on daily basis.
I do have access for the lifetime, right? For that?
Yes, no download option, lifetime access. You can access from our mobile app also, even from your laptop also, by using our web portal. And where is our mobile app link? You will get, if you scroll down in the below, here you have a app link.
Okay, got it.
Android also and iOS both, for both we have.
Okay.
Please check here from here, then you get the links.
Sure. Thank you.
Yes, Piyush, good. Piyush, you have raised your hand.
Am I audible?
Yes, Piyush.
Yeah, my query is like, if we are going to create multiple instances, then we will create a key value pair that will generate a single file. So it will be a common for all instances, right?
It is only for that particular machine. If you want to select the same key pair when you're creating the second machine, you can select that also. If you want to select a different one, you can select different one also.
Okay, like you show that when we can create multiple instances in one go, right? So
yes, we can create.
At that time,
all will get the same key.
Right, and then if we create a password, it will be
different password.
Different password. Okay, there will be
password
no
will be different.
Yeah, there will be no way to generate a password in a single go for all the instances.
No, not for Windows, not possible.
Okay, will it possible for Linux?
We'll see in tomorrow's session.
Okay.
Because there's a little different concept for Linux, not the same concept. That's why I'm saying we'll see in tomorrow's session.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Ravindra.
Yeah, hello, Ankit. I'm audible.
Yes.
Yeah, Ankit. Actually, my question is: suppose I have created one window machine, okay, and I have saved the public DNS username and the password, and I have logged out from my Amazon account. So still, I can log in, take the RDP.
Yes. You can log. You have already the details in your. So you have let's say you have saved details in the notepad, and machine is still running. You can connect to this machine from any part of the world.
Okay. And if the instance is stop, so we can't connect, right?
Definitely, yes. Stop means like a shutting down.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Nasir. Nasir, you have raised your hand.
I'm audible?
Yes.
My question is, right now you have created a Windows machine. So 2019, right?
Correct.
So it is a license version or a free of cost?
It is license one, and we don't need to worry about those licensing thing. Everything is going to take care by the AWS.
Okay, when I client this machine, that time he need to license by.
We don't need to buy any license. We are using cloud platform. Completely licensed things are going to take care by the AWS. We are paying to them. Okay, for their services. So whatever the things they are going to take care, and all those things are including the cost whichever they are showing us. Let's example, they are saying if you use this particular server, you need to pay 100 rupees. So in 100 rupees, everything is included. Okay, I don't need to pay anything additional for licensing and all those things.
Okay. Yes.
More questions?
No, thanks.
Yes, Satya.
Currently, I have an account which is expired 1 month back.
Sorry?
Currently, I am having an AWS account which is expired 1 month back.
Okay.
So can I create all those EC instances which you shown now?
You can, if you create in that particular one, definitely is going to be charge you, because you are not in free quota. At for 12 months, you have free quota.
But I created, I can't see any billing is done.
No, if your quota is completed for 12 months, if your account is older than 12 months, if you use 100%, they will send you bill.
100% means in what sense?
100% means you will get a bill. 100% you will get a bill if you are not in free quota.
Just now I created and deleted, so I will charge it.
Might be 5 to 10 rupees. They'll send you a bill.
Okay, so you suggest to create another account.
That's what I said earlier also.
Okay. So we can't know immediately. In monthly only we can know.
Monthly bills
charged or not. In charged or not.
Satya, if you are not in free quota, I'm requesting you to please create a new account. If you are going to use that account, which is older than 12 months, they will send you a bill. So it's up to your wish. You want to pay the bill or you want to use an free. It's up to completely your wish.
No. I just want to know how on what basis they will bill me.
They bill on each and everything if you are going to use their services. Because
monthly,
you are not in
daily,
free
or
quota.
what?
Monthly they are sending you.
Okay, got it. So we can't know on the day basis what is my bill.
No, you can't see those details.
Okay, thanks. Ankit. That's what my.
Yeah, Pradesh, you can.
Hi, sir.
Yes, you can ask your question.
Sir, actually, that creating the account only I have doubt. Now I am creating the account. Just I'm entering on that one. So after no, I have a small doubt on the creating the account for AWS. So now I am in between the process of creating the account. So there is no other questions. Thank you.
You can ask your question. How can I know what's your question? Please ask me question.
Okay.
Please let me know what's your doubt.
Yeah, in that time, so however, how to create that account? I just in the beginning session, I just missed out. That's why that link URL, that doubts I have. How to create that that account, new account for the AWS.
Pradesh, after completion of this thing, you will get a recording. So you can please check the recording. There you can get the information. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes, Srinivas, you can please.
Yeah, thank you.
Unmute yourself.
Hey, Ankit, thanks for the answers. I have one question. So in real world, the whatever machines we use, Unix or Windows machines, so all these are created using these AWS, Azure, something like, is it different?
Sorry, can you repeat your question?
So whatever machines we use on real time, Windows machines, Unix, all these are created by these like AWS and Azure.
The machines which we are creating it. We guys are going to create those machines in cloud platforms.
My question is, I mean, on daily basis we use these machines, right? Or are these created by the cloud?
No, we guys are going to create in AWS, Srinivas. AWS is not. We are creating under AWS Cloud Platform.
And one more question, Ankit. So, for example, if I want to give some name, for example, XYZ123 server name, XYZ124, so is it possible to give the some naming convention?
Whatever the naming convention you want to use, you can use.
When we create, for example, multiple instances, last time in last session we created one in Windows instance. So if I mention like
in
10
today's
instances,
session we have created.
Sorry.
Today's session
we created one instance. So in the same way, if we mention like 10 instances, it will create 10 instances with the 10
Yes,
different
all 10 machines will get the same name.
Same name?
Yes. Because the name which you are giving, all will get the same name. After that, you want to change the name, it is possible you can change the name also.
In first time, we need to go for with the same name, then we need to rename it.
We can rename. Yes, it is possible. Okay.
Is it same for Unix, Windows, everything, right?
Same. Now we are not discussing anything about talking about that. This is only for Windows or Linux. It's for EC2.
Correct.
Okay. For EC2, all things are same.
Okay, got it. Thanks, Ankit.
Okay. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can unmute. We have given the name as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. May I know your good name?
Hello, Chanchal, sir.
Chanchal, you have given the name as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, you can ask your question.
Hello, sir. I have only RuPay card. So what other option do I have?
Your parents, your friends, your other family members.
Everyone has RuPay.
Or then contact your bank and tell them to change your card. That's the option.
There's no.
They'll change. AWS is not accepting RuPay card.
Okay.
Till the time they're not start accepting it. So the only option is you can check with your family members or your friends, or the last option is you can check with your bank. They'll change your.
Okay.
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 Yes, Manika. Manikanta.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, since a long time I was waiting, sir. I have one question that after completing the quota, how many missions we can prepare, sir, and how we can terminate?
The termination process I've shown you here right now. Select the machine. Select the machine. Go to instance state, and then terminate the machine.
Okay, sir. I did not get how to create the key and how to apply in that password, that key in the instance.
When you will get the recording, you can recant watch the video with the help of this one. You'll get, because right now I've terminated the machine. Okay. So if you have any question, you can ask me the tomorrow
yes,
session.
Sir, it is a free package, no, sir. How many? How will I get bill if I won't?
750 hours is free, Manikanta. Like earlier I said that 750 hours is free. If 750 hours is completed, then they are going to charge. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Paru. You can unmute. Sai Krishna Paruchi, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to hear me, sir?
Yes, sir. You can ask your question.
Sir, actually, I'm a part of 105 batch. So that batch I was continued till S3 storage classes only. Due to some problems, I discontinued that class and not gone through further classes. So can I continue those classes from this 112 batch? Can I able to use this 112 batch?
Yes, you can. If you are a paid candidate, yes, you can join.
But the thing, when you are in when we are in a 105 batch, you said like we can join in upcoming AWS batches also.
Yes, like I said, you can join upcoming batch also. You need to send an email to support team with your payment screenshot.
Okay, so I need to consult support team. Okay.
Yeah, drop an email with your payment screenshot.
Okay, okay. Already the paid batch student of 105.
Yes, you can send a screenshot with your payment screenshot. Whatever the days they require, they'll ask you. And after that, whenever I'm going to change the link, they'll provide you those links.
Sure, sure. Okay, okay, okay. Yes. Thank you very much. Okay.
Yes, Monisha, you can unmute.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm able to hear you.
Thank you.
Okay, you can ask your question.
Okay, I'm working as a value person.
The voice is not very. Your voice is very low.
Am I clear now?
Yes.
I'm working as a Hadoop admin.
Sorry?
Hadoop admin.
Okay, you are working in Hadoop admin.
Yeah, yeah, I'm working as a Hadoop admin. But I have a question is like we are creating instances right now. But suppose in my environment, I do have multiple clusters. I want to create a cluster, and inside that I need to have an instance. That kind of setup is possible in AWS.
No, actually voice is not exact clear to me. Sometimes clear, sometimes a background voice is coming. So please, first of all, clear that background voice because it's quite very difficult. Sometimes your voice is very low. I'm not able to understand exact question. I just understand you work in Hadoop. That's all.
Okay.
And some word you are using as cluster, I'm not able to understand complete question.
Okay, actually, I want to know if we can create a cluster and then we can create a EC2 instance.
We can directly create an EC2 machine. There is no prerequisite to create an EC2 machine.
Oh, okay. If I need to have multiple environments like production, development, and acceptance, how can I do
Those
that?
things you will learn in DevOps training. Monisha, which you're asking me, those things you will understand in DevOps training. Because in DevOps training, you need those multiple environments actually. Okay.
Okay.
There you are going to learn, and there with the help of Jenkins, you are going to create pipelines and whatever the data you have in the development, then testing, and then production you are transferring with the help of DevOps tools.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. In this training, you are going to learn about AWS services. Your voice is not clear. I'm not able to hear you. Your voice is cracking, Manisha. Manisha, please drop me an email. Your voice is not clear to me. Please, for your question, you can drop me an email. I have already shared my email ID in the chat box.
Sure.
Please note down and email me. Okay. Yes, Lux, you can.
Ankit, I have two questions. Now you are just, I think, has a few people were mentioning about the labs from Logic Labs. Are they custom built ones?
Which thing?
No. See, for the practice from the practice.
Because you guys need to create your AWS account. This is what we have learned today in the session.
I agree with you. Now, if I want to, buy a server from Logic Labs, where do I find that on your portal?
No, is that those details are not in the portal.
Yeah.
For this one, you can do one thing. I'll give you one email ID.
Okay.
Just a minute. Let me just give you some other person number. His name is also Pavan. This is also, but don't contact just Pavan. This is not going to help you. His name is also Pavan.
Okay.
Just give me a reference number to him. Okay. I'm just dropping his number in the chat box to you.
Okay.
I'm just sending his number for those dedicated servers you're talking about. You can contact them.
No, they call that as challenge labs or something, right?
So now I'm not sure what they are actually calling it.
Okay.
Okay, so I've shared the number with the Pawan, so you can contact him. His name is also Pawan. Okay, they are
thank you for
providing
that.
those dedicated server which I have told earlier.
Okay, and another question to you is, let's see, the instance what we have created is just only the OS built into that. What about for the applications license? You know, if whether the company pays it or we can buy it from the Amazon itself.
No, you're talking about in real time in your own organizations?
Yes. No,
in
I'm just
organization,
asking
you're
you.
not.
No, we have our own keys, right?
In organization, whatever your client is having the requirement or your development team is having the requirement, based on that, you have to select the operating system, AMI, which we are calling it.
Correct. I agree with you.
We are not selecting as per our requirement because we are not aware of which type of application is going to be run into that.
Okay.
So developers in the end needs to create an application. They are discussing with us whatever their types we have. So we are telling them also based on that we'll sit, development team will sit and the client will sit. We all three sit, and based on that it is going to be decided by them. Based on that we start creating our machines.
That means it's a custom built image.
We are using the images whichever we are having it. If you want to create our own EMI, we can create our own EMI. We can't create our own instance type. Okay. EMI we can create our own. How to create our own EMI we'll learn in upcoming session.
Okay. No, because that just popped up because our regular business is different and this is a basic system, right? That's why.
Yeah, if you want to create your own EMI, we can create that also.
Okay. Thank you, Ankit.
Yes, Pushpak.
Hello.
Yes, Pushpak.
I'm audible, sir.
Yes.
Good evening, sir. Actually, I'm the complete beginner here. I got two doubts, like something like while we are creating an instance, we came across something like number of CPUs.
Yes.
So what does the increase in the number of CPUs provides, like add-ons to our
If you want to increase, it is possible. We can increase CPU, RAM. You want to increase the hard disk size. After creation of the machine, it is possible to do that. We learn in upcoming session. It's called a scale up.
Okay, what add-on does that provide? What like facilities does that provide, sir? Increase in the number of CPUs?
As per, let's say example, you're getting more traffic. Right now you have given 1 CPU, 1 GB of RAM, but the application which you have created, it's require more, or you are getting the more traffic to that particular application. So you need more things. Okay. So based on that, our traffic, whichever we are getting it, we need to increase CPU and RAM.
Okay. And the other
how
thing
to
is
do that, we'll learn in upcoming sessions.
Okay, sure, sir. Thank you. And the other thing is like regarding termination. When the actual termination need to be done, like after completing our process, every time after completing our process, we need to terminate the instance, or like
you can terminate if you don't need that particular machine anymore. Terminate this machine after a practice.
Okay.
I'm always saying, if you don't need that particular machine, if you are working in that particular machine, are you going to develop any application in that particular machine? If you are doing something, continue that with that machine. If we are not doing anything in that machine, terminate. Whenever you want to practice again, create a new machine again. Okay, it's up to your wish. You want to terminate or you want to continue. I have shown you the option how to terminate if you don't require that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes, Bala.
Yeah, actually, I am working in a startup. After completion,
you're working in
a startup company.
Okay.
The DevOps engineer. Right now, we are planning to go to migrate to AWS. So after completion of this course, can I able to handle it alone or?
Now you can easily handle the AWS services. We can handle it. And also. Okay.
We don't have any lead position. Okay, so I have to handle everything. So,
yeah, definitely. Don't worry. You can easily handle the AWS services.
okay, there are so many services, right? Hundreds of services, but what are all the main services we have to know?
There is the course content. If you just check on Google, whatever the top services are using it, more than 90% of services it is mentioned in our course.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Bala. Anyone have any more questions? If you have, you can please raise your hand, or we can end our session. Yes, Jagadish.
Hi, Ankit. While connecting to Windows EC2, I have a scenario. For example, if I did not deploy the EC2 using console, maybe for example, I might have deployed using Ansible or Terraform, but I have the PEM key, and I do not have access to the console. So, is there any way to decrypt or get the password without logging into the console?
With the help of Terraform, it is possible.
Oh, okay.
With the help of Terraform, it is possible.
Okay, fine. I'll find that solution. And I listened to a few questions. I just want to add on 3 questions actually. I'm already working, so just want to add a few things on that. One thing is one person is asking about the checking. Daily bill. I see that in the cost explorer,
Daily?
there is daily billing.
But that is not the exact cost we are getting. That is just the estimate cost you are getting. That it can be your bill. That is not 100% exact bill.
Correct. Just to have some idea, if you use the cost
just
explorer,
idea you are getting it, but not the 100% exact bill you are getting it. And even they are giving you some estimate cost that might be you in this month you will get this much of it.
Yeah.
But we will not get that. But yes, every night it is going to be up, but that is estimate cost going to be updated from that. In the end, on the first of every month, we'll get the exact bill.
Understand. Okay. And second thing, regarding the licensing, I see some FAQ on AWS blog regarding BYOL, like bring your own license. So,
we don't need to worry about that. You can provide to AWS also if you have your own license, so you'll save some cost. There is no other, you save some cost.
Yeah. Why I'm bringing this thing? In my experience, what we are doing, we have our own MSDN license. So
yes, you can contact with AWS. You can provide that also. You'll save some cost.
Correct. Yeah. And
that is the only difference you have, that you'll save some cost, nothing else.
Correct. Yeah. And the third and final one. Regarding the dedicated host, one person is asking about the physical, right? So I see that in EC2 there is a thing called a dedicated host, which in that.
But that is going to cost him a lot, which is we are getting in the market.
I understand. I'm just telling that it is option is there. Yeah.
Option might be will be there. I'm not aware of that.
No. You already opened one EC2 page, right? In the sidebar left side menu, there is an option called dedicated host.
Okay, it will be there. Might be. I'm not aware. Okay, here is it.
I pinged that link also. In
okay, I'll check that. Okay, here is it also. We have.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Yeah. Any more questions you have?
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Ankit. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, MDU. Then you can unmute.
Yes, okay. My question is, if we just stop the instances, will we charge?
They'll charge you for hard disk, not for the machine running.
Okay.
Okay. Because you are using their hard disk. Okay. Any more questions?
Okay. No, that's all I have.
Yes, Felix.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Felix.
Thank you for taking. I took the class with you. Last month, a month or two ago.
Okay.
I was able to get a job.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I want to say thank you. But I'll keep on taking the class so I can stay up to date. Yeah. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your feedback. Please share your feedback with our training team also, which I have already shared the email ID. Please, you can drop your feedback to this email. So,
okay.
Okay.
No
Thank you,
problem.
Felix. Thank you so
Okay.
much. Yes, Ravindra.
Yeah, Ankit, can you please? I have just created, my AWS account. Could you please show me once how to create the EC2 instance?
Sorry, Ravindra, it's not possible to repeat the same thing. And it's already a more than 2 hour of session. I need to end the session also because I need to do my dinner also.
No problem.
Okay. So it's not possible to show you those things which I've already. So you can watch the video when you'll receive the video. If you have any doubt, you can email me or you can ask me in the tomorrow session.
Sure, thank you.
Okay, or I can show you in the tomorrow session how we can create that if you are still not able to understand.
Sure, no problem. Thank you.
Okay. If it's just if it's not that much of time we have spent, I can show you that, but now it's not possible for me to show.
Sure, no problem.
Okay. Yes, Rahul.
Again, this session is from Monday to Friday, or is?
Yes, Monday to Friday.
And
No
one more
session on
thing.
Saturday and Sunday.
One more thing, you are teaching on Azure also. So is it
Yes.
your any batch running right now also?
Running it, which is completed more than 50%. The which
Okay,
batch
okay.
is
Any
going
new
on, which is
batch
complete.
in plan?
I'm not sure about right now because recently I have started one Azure DevOps batch that has just started last week.
Okay.
Azure DevOps batch started last week. This is AWS batch. So might be I'll plan any batch when the 6 p.m. batch is going to be. Okay. So might be by the end of this month I'll plan any.
But the timing would be 6 p.m. 6 p.m.
Might be 6 p.m.
Okay. You teach in the morning also, or it's evening?
Morning also 9 a.m. From 9 p.m. 9 a.m. I'm starting the batch. Whenever I'm starting.
The office timing, no, this time suits the best, so that's why.
So right now there is no plan for 8 p.m. When this 8 p.m. batch is going to be start, after that I have a plan of Azure DevOps. So 8 p.m. is still busy for few months for AWS. Then for Azure DevOps it is already planned.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Just keep us posted on.
We'll definitely
WhatsApp.
update in our WhatsApp group any field plan, any other plans. Whenever.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Radhashekar. Radhashekar, you have already unmuted yourself. Okay. Radhashekar, I'm not able to hear you. Look like you have some issue with your mic. Please resolve that issue before the next session. Okay, so with this, I'm ending the session. In tomorrow's session, also, we are going to continue with the service called EC2. There, we are going to learn about how we can create our Linux EC2 machine. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the today's session. See you tomorrow. Thank you, guys.